Speak about your India experience, chef. How's it been cooking for Indian guests?
Everybody's excited when they see the food. Yeah, I'm really like the experiments. Wherever I'm traveling, I'm trying to use the couple of local ingredients to involve to the menu. So that's why it was for the lamb.
Welcome to NMACC Culture Conversations. It's the first time that we're discussing food on the show, and I'm very, very excited being a foodie myself. Chef Attila Havas is a highly specialized private chef specializing in Japanese fusion, Pan Asian, and contemporary cuisine. He's led top tier kitchens across Europe and the UK, and his menu at the NMACC Arts Cafe is available only till 13th of April. So please rush. It's a wonderful curation of appetizers, mains, and desserts. Hi, Chef. How are you? Great to talk to you.
Hi, good afternoon. Good. Hi, how are you doing?
I'm very well. Chef, what drew you to specialize in Japanese fusion and contemporary Pan Asian cuisine? What do you like about these specific genres of food?
The cuisine itself has a lot of flavors, a lot of exciting elements, a lot of high balanced acidity, sweetness, and exciting ingredients also. So this is what I get fall in love with all of this style, starting from Nobu restaurants where I met first with this type of cuisine, and after through in many years, over 25 years, to I didn't let them go from my perspectives.
Lovely. Speak about your India experience, Chef. How's it been cooking for Indian guests? Are they more expressive when they like something you've created as opposed to European guests?
I wouldn't draw a really like big line between European and Indian guests. I think they are everybody's excited when they see the food. The food itself, when it's coming to your table, is bright. You have very many elements of visions, and after you tasting, until now it's a good feedback. So I think I found it. They found exciting flavors. Let's say that.
Okay, let's look at your appetizers in this menu at the NMACC Arts Cafe. You've used avocado, spinach, tuna, scallops, and you've rustled up some interesting appetizers. Can you give us an overview of what people can have and your personal favorite appetizers in the menu, chef?
Yeah, I'm trying to set up this menu to have for all of the palettes. So there you can find a fresh seafood. There you can find only with vegetarian ingredients. To start with, let's say the crispy rice is very popular. Crispy rice with avocado tartar. A little bit of baby orange is a kumquat pickled on the top, and a nice and bright and bold flavors of Japanese traditional sauce, which is a citrus ponzu. So all together is giving you a interesting experience, I would say. All Also the seafood offers what we can have traditional, also Japanese Panasian soku bread, which is a brioche, quite sweet brioche, roasted, seared in butter. And we have the marinated, kimchi marinated fresh tuna tartar on the top with pickled elements, wasabi flavors, and surprising umami flavored parmesan crepes on the top.
Lovely. Moving on to the mains, I love that tofu, cabbage, aubergine, and black cod have been used, and there's also some eternal favorites like the New Zealand lamb chops, but you team it up in an exciting manner with lotus root chips. How much do you like to experiment, chef? Please take us through your mains.
Yeah, I'm really like the experiments. Wherever I'm traveling, I'm trying to use the couple of local ingredients to involve to the menu. So that's why it was for the lamb, the lotus roots. It was just on the spot to change it, because before it was cassava, it's a manioca root, but now is with the lotus chips. I really like to use, as I using for the lamb marination, ginger, green chili, garlic, and paired with the miso, which is a Japanese ingredient. The black cod is one of the must-try dish on the menu. It's very nice, long time created, marinated fish, which give you sweetness. The yuzu juice from for the acidity, hajikami as a garnish of traditional Japanese garnish, a young ginger root. The vegetarian dishes, as the tofu is very popular here in India, I guess so, and also in the Pan-Asian and Japanese cuisine. It's well coated, very crispy, and after glazed with a very rich yakiniku Japanese grill sauce. Couple of fresh leaves, couple of additional elements on the plate.
Chef, the desserts sound very exciting. Miso chocolate cappuccino with vanilla ice cream and coffee foam. And there's white chocolate or green tea fondant with strawberry and almond crumble. Tell us about the inspiration for these desserts and how people at the NMACC Arts Cafe have taken to them.
Actually, yes, the miso cappuccino, it's became one of my favorite. I met first with the original version in Nobu restaurants, and after I'm working through and going a little bit changes here and there about the recipe, until I find my perfect palette with the saltiness, creaminess, and the bitterness from the coffee. Here in the restaurants, they're taking guys really well, especially coffee lovers, because it has the coffee foam on the top, which is a strong coffee flavor. So kind of like you spooning in a strong espresso coffee, and you're going through the layers with the creamy vanilla ice cream, the crispy of coffee crumbles, and miso flavored chocolate ganache in the bottom. Also the green tea, as I know, it's not really popular here, the drinking green tea, matcha, but together with the ice cream, which is a milk ice cream, and the earthiness of the matcha fondant, if you scoop it together, it's becoming like a nice melange cappuccino in your mouth, and a little bit of acidity from the strawberries is also on the plate.
That's beautifully described. You did say that you like to source locally. Have you managed to go out into any of the Indian markets? And how has your experience been?
Only big local market I haven't visited yet, but it's on my to-do list while I'm going to be here. But at small stores and then the street stores, I see many of the ingredients, which is I can put into my menu, I guess, for the following days maybe, or for the next occasion.
All right, let's speak about the space itself. The NMACC Arts Cafe. Chef, it must be wonderful to serve guests a culinary feast with an artistic feast on the walls, with all the paintings and the artwork.
Yes, it's beautiful. I just stop by almost every day, discovering a new art piece of the wall on the walls. Beautiful, colorful, beautiful sculptures around the building, and it's beautifully well maintained cultural center, and also the restaurant is very cozy. Also as arts point, live music many of the days, and it's warm. It's must to come and visit.
Do you enjoy the cafe's expansive alfresco terrace with panoramic views of the Fountain of Joy? That's something I'm sure your guests also enjoy a lot.
Yes, it's something what you have to try, you have to see when you are visiting Arts Cafe. For me especially, it's a little bit hot outside and very too much humidity, but it's very comfortable to have a sip of your favorite cocktail and enjoy one of the desserts or one of the appetizers from the created menu. And I guess it's every hours or couple of times in a day, the beautiful fountain is just start to work, and you experiencing a magic. All the water is coming up to the fourth floor, and it's beautiful.
Since we spoke about the food, we've got to speak a little bit about the beverages. Speak about the 16-foot bar with a fluid wave-like outline and the mixologists and the sommeliers that are part of the bar experience, chef. You're a man who's traveled the world. This must compare to any top-notch bar experience that you've experienced anywhere in the world.
Exactly. I tried many bars in the UK, in London especially, and it's a beautifully built. It's a lot of choices in the bar, and also together with the mixologist is setting up nice and paired cocktails with the deep flavors what I presenting in the menu. So when I'm going for a sweetness, he's going for cutting down with a bit of bitterness or even a bit of acidity, and also a nice glass of Riesling is always a good choice.
Wonderful. Any Indian chefs that you've admired and continue to admire, and why you admire them?
It was a couple of restaurants what I have been looking for and following in Instagram. It's the progressive kitchen, what they doing, the Indian street food, what they presenting as a fine dining dishes, and very good choice. So it's on my list to visit and come and enjoy the experience of that also cuisines. It's Chef Himanshu Saini, which
Yes. You got the first name absolutely right. Chef Himanshu Saini. Saini is fantastic.
Yes,
Lovely.
it's very something to follow up for everyone, and hopefully I will be able to open up a restaurants like him or working as him. It's beautiful what he's doing, and also I would like to visit the Peshawari restaurant.
Peshawari, yes.
The ITC Maratha hotels.
Yeah.
And so they created, like, I think it's incredible from street food to create 15, 17 dishes of menu experience. It's something which is really...
When you go to Peshawari, you must have the Ran. It's called the Ran. It's
which
fantastic. It's basically the thigh of the lamb. Yeah, it's called the Ran. You must have it.
I will definitely try.
Any international chefs that you've admired and you continue to admire, and why you admire them?
Let's say I lived 4 years in Spain, and there is David Munoz, who is a creator and a very strong progressive chef in our world with Michelin star restaurants and small restaurants, takeaway businesses, everything is included. I really admire his job. He's always looking for something new. He's always using ingredients which is not really common in our kitchen, and the pair of the flavors what he's using and the presentation, it's something which is really up to me.
Wonderful. Now, for all of you who are living under a rock, who are listening or watching, I have to tell you, Chef Attila Havas has led top-tier kitchens across Norway, Spain, the UK, Hungary. He's worked in prestigious venues such as Nobu in Budapest, Ubari in Barcelona, the Arts Club London, and Somerotak in Oslo. Chef, my question to you is, which city and which venue did you have the most learnings from? Your toughest assignments so far?
I would say those openings, which is came up in my career. It's around 5-6 restaurants already, but I've been included as a head chef as to open up the restaurants. The first restaurants in Barcelona, Ubari, was a big challenge for me because of lack of the language. I at that time I didn't speak Spanish, so it was very hard to follow up with the orders, with the suppliers, ingredients, staff wise. So I think that was my first opening experience, is the most hardest, I would say.
And now I'm going to ask you about the most fun assignment and venue so far. So you told me about the most difficult one. Which is the most fun?
Jamnagar, I've been.
Jamnagar in Gujarat.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was a really hard, not hard, it was fun actually. And I saw many new things coming up, and it was a big event, and many exciting, many different cultures, kitchens together, and that's how they bring it together. It was something magic, and I had a lot of fun there.
Are you basically from Norway, chef? Is that where you belong to?
Now 6 years I'm living in Norway. I'm originally from Hungary.
Oh,
So I'm born
lovely.
and raised in Hungary, Budapest, but now 6 years living in Norway, Oslo.
Hungary has such a great football team. They love football, don't they, in Hungary?
You are the first one who's saying that.
Lovely. Thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate it. And everybody, you've got till April the 13th to get to the NMACC Arts Cafe.
Exactly.
Please go. And this is such a wonderful, wonderful menu from the chef, from Chef Attila Havas. And make sure you make your bookings quickly and go and enjoy the wonderful feast that is in store for you. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Have a good day.
94.3 Radio 1.